52. For what purpose does the gentleman from Colorado rise?
I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 2, printed in House Report number 111-52, offered by Mr. Perlmutter of Colorado.
Pursuant to House Resolution 281, the gentleman from Colorado, Mr. Perlmutter, and a member opposed will each control 5 minutes. The gentleman recognizes the gentleman from Colorado.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I would begin by thanking the chairman of the committee, Mr. Rahal, for bringing this critical bill to the floor today. One of the most pressing dangers posed by wildfires is the thousands of acres of dead woods and dead trees caused by invasive species, particularly the bark beetle in my own state of Colorado and throughout the Rocky Mountain West. These insects have created literally millions of square miles of dead forest, which endangers thousands of communities should they ignite in flames. This amendment simply clarifies that the Flame Fund can be used for containment activities to prevent a burning fire from reaching dangerously infested areas which pose a higher risk of the intensification and spread of that wildfire. While not regionally specific, my amendment is especially relevant to the Rocky Mountain West. From Canada down to New Mexico, the bark beetle epidemic has been called the largest known insect infestation in the history of North America. This epidemic has potential to cripple our communities, our forests, our tourism sector, our economy, and our way of life in Colorado. But heaven forbid a forest fire should start in an infected area, far more will be lost. The effects of the bark beetle infestation is apparent in the transformation of our mountain landscape, which has been described as turning a blanket of green forest into a blanket of rust red. To put this transformation into perspective, in my own state of Colorado and in Wyoming, in 2006, there were 1 million acres of dead trees. In 2008, it is expected to total over 2 million. These acres of dead trees trigger and perpetuate catastrophic fire risk and scope. The Flame Act will play an instrumental role in helping to suppress these catastrophic wildfires. My amendment will explain further and make clear the Secretary of the Interior and Secretary of Agriculture's authority to provide suppression activities in response to this crisis insect infestation. I ask for the members to support this important amendment, and with that I would yield to the chairman of the Natural Resources Committee.
I appreciate the gentleman from Colorado yielding. Happy to accept his amendment. Appreciate his work on this legislation.